Good morning, Joe. We're starting out with sunshine in Branson, dry roads, and temperatures in the 60s. It's 66 degrees in Branson with those calm winds. Again, in dry roads, mostly clear. We got some storms back in Kansas, and that could impact us today, but most of us would be dry. It's 68 degrees in Raleigh, 69 in West Plains, and 69 degrees this morning in Springfield. Dew points are right behind those temperatures in the middle and upper 60s, so it's a little bit sticky out there this morning. Not quite as oppressive as it was the last couple of days. At the pool today, expect sunshine, a very extreme UV index of 11, and temperatures in the lower 90s. As you fire up the grill, it will be hot. We'll have those temperatures again at 92 degrees, and then it stays muggy this evening. So we're dry today with sunshine, dry most of the night, and then storms come in from the north by tomorrow morning. And as they organize into a line here, they'll be capable of some damaging winds to 60 miles per hour. They push south by midday, clouds in the afternoon, with temperatures in the upper 80s. So we'll find a slight severe risk tomorrow for that damaging wind threat as those storms dive south. You'll have that healthier storm chance this weekend for Saturday. Sunday is sunny, hot, and dry with those highs in the lower 90s again. So if you want to hit the lakes, Sunday is going to be the better day. You'll have to watch out for some of those storms early on Saturday. And then the next big story is going to be the extreme heat building next week. Highs in the middle and upper 90s Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. We're looking at air temperatures at 97 degrees, feeling closer to 105 to 110 degrees. Multiple days of heat advisories and heat warnings expected. Joe?
New for you this morning, the Summit Prep School in Springfield now includes temperature checks at the door, small class sizes, and a big push for staying clean and social distancing.
I wash my hands a lot more now. They told me that we have to stay apart, stay at least 6 feet away. We can't hug each other. I get to hug and kiss my brother, Dad.
In-person summer camps have officially started, and this week the school announced its plan for the fall, including 3 scenarios: in-person classes and, if needed, options for hybrid and online learning. There are new touchless features throughout the building and even an atomizing fogger to regularly disinfect. When it comes to masks, head of school Katie HEET says it will likely change, but for now it's up to the parents, while teachers must wear masks when moving around the building.
We're looking at ways that we can kind of arrange classroom spaces and maybe repurpose some of our spaces so that we minimize student interaction while in the building, and then allowing them for added outdoor time.
The school has added a new outdoor classroom and expanded the Wi-Fi range. HEET says a more detailed plan will be announced next month before school starts on August 17th. It'll include an update on masking, school lunches, events, and after-school activities. We got some news about the coronavirus for you now, as the annual Ozark Empire Fair will be happening at the end of the month. Of course, it'll have a different look, just like everything else. Because of COVID-19, events that are usually a tradition of the fair had to be canceled. The general manager says there will be several hand sanitizer stations, though, throughout the fairgrounds for people. Arrows will be placed around the area to indicate which way to walk, and distancing, of course, is encouraged. At the livestock area, teens and kids competitions are canceled this year. Ribbons will also not be available. There will be champion ribbons, but if your child wins one, you can choose to have it mailed to you instead. There will also be additional COVID signs out for educational purposes.
You're still going to see the magic shows. You'll see the free stages. You'll see all of that fun stuff, but it's a little less interactive.
Ag Venture will still be there, but instead of being able to walk in and play in the sandbox, it'll be more of a static educational presentation. Fair food will still be there too. Employees will be behind glass, and any restaurants with open windows will also have plexiglasses installed. Refills in the same cup will not be allowed anymore.
You walk up and say, I need a refill. There's a trash can there. You throw it away, and we just give you a new cup. So you didn't lose anything. You just get a new cup.
The Ozark Empire Fair will be expected to open on July 30th at 4 p.m. and all other days at 11 until August the 8th. Springfield and Greene County are in the process of making sure there's enough personal protection equipment as this pandemic continues. Looking at bids yesterday, leaders want to buy nearly 124,000 N95 masks, 1.3 million surgical masks, 8,000 boxes of gloves, and more than 5,000 pieces of eye protection. This would be used by school municipalities, fire districts, and others. In some political coverage for you this morning, reopening schools for the fall has been a major topic recently. Yesterday at his press conference briefing in Jeff City, Governor Mike Parson said one of the biggest ways for the state to recover from COVID-19 is to reopen the schools, although he added that parents, kids, and teachers should be prepared for the virus to make its way into the classroom.
We highly encourage Missouri schools to do whatever they can to reopen and get our students back in the classroom. The virus will be in the schools. I don't think there's any reason for us to think it's not going to be there.
Governor Parson also announced the $125 million in CARES Act funding will go to higher education and workforce development. $80 million will be spent on helping public universities and colleges reopen safely. $23 million to make sure colleges and universities will have faculty and staff for the fall. And $10 million will be used for expanding remote learning. Let's put crime into focus now for you. A Springfield man who caused a fatal crash on I-44 in 2018 is to be sentenced today. 39-year-old William Dorlock II pleaded guilty to driving while intoxicated, death of another, not a passenger, earlier this year. Greene County prosecutors say he was impaired when his truck crossed the median and hit 65-year-old Deborah Coleman's car head-on. Coleman died at the crash scene. A man charged with felony murder after a woman was found dead in a home on South Fort will be arraigned today. That's 55-year-old John Shuck. Officers responded to the home back in March and found 54-year-old Tammy Colbert not breathing. They say it appeared she had been physically assaulted. The medical examiner determined the cause of death to be blunt force trauma to the head. In some more local news for you, a candlelight vigil was held last night in Springfield at the Veterans Coming Home Center to honor the lives of 2 people killed by vehicles last week. On June 30th, 48-year-old Richard Gardner was hit by a pickup truck while crossing the street. 52-year-old Scarlett Turner tried to help him, but she was hit by another vehicle. They were actually a homeless couple, but died at the scene.
This is one of the closest knit families, the homeless community in Springfield. So when they lose any of their own, it hurts them very much, dearly. God bless them, and like I said, they'll be dearly missed a lot.
The vigil was hosted by the Connecting Grounds and the Veterans Coming Home Center, both of which provide services for unsheltered people in town. The Humane Society of Southwest Missouri will be hosting its first Empty the Shelters event. It starts today, goes through July 12th. All available adult dogs will have a special adoption fee of $25, and all available adult cats will have a special adoption fee of $10. Karen Fouch, who is the Director of Development at the Humane Society, says this is a way to help the organization adopt out some amazing animals.
We have over 150 cats between here at the shelter and in foster, and we have over 50 dogs. Of course, our intake, we take in anywhere from 10 to 15 animals each day. So we have seen an increase in the homeless animal population, and this is really going to help us to be able to find them a home.
We've got more information for you. You can visit the Humane Society of Southwest Missouri's Facebook page. Let's take a look now at what's coming up for you on CBS This Morning.
Coming up, should Disney World be reopening as Florida's COVID-19 cases surge? We'll hear from health experts. Plus, we talk with Atlanta's Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms about her city's new mask ordinance. Coming up on CBS This Morning.
All right, we take a look now at what's trending for you this morning, and I'm seeing the word Faye all over the place, and tropical storm, and I got to know what's happening with this, Elisa.
Yeah, so it's a tropical storm that's sitting off the coast of the Carolinas now. It is headed north with tropical storm warnings in effect for the coast of New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, and Long Island. They're expecting about 2 to 4 inches of rain. Some totals could get up to 7 inches, so they're concerned about flash flooding headed up into the northeast and some gusty winds. Right now, it's a tropical storm with 50-mile-per-hour sustained winds.
Oh boy!
Yep.
All right, so something to watch out for there.
There it is.
Especially
that's the tropical storm warning for the Jersey, New York coastline.
Seems pretty lengthy there, yeah. So we'll keep an eye on that. I know you will, of course. We've also got a big trend talking about college football. The Big Ten yesterday announced that it is canceling all non-conference games this year. So that means that you only play the conference only if you're in the Big Ten. And that would mean that they only get 8 games for this season. No other conference has really come out. The Big Ten is one of the premier moneymakers in college football. Mizzou is in the SEC, as is Arkansas. That conference has not come out with a ruling for that yet. The Pac-12 plays 9 games a year. They're laughing at people right now because they'll get that extra game. But hey, the Big Ten so far has said that. The Ivy League has canceled all fall sports too. So got to keep an eye on the ever-changing sports landscape there. Got to keep an eye on the weather too and stay cool.
Yeah, hot out there today, 92 degrees with sunshine. A healthier storm chance tomorrow. Then the story is going to be heat next week. No rain chances. Temperatures are up at 97 degrees. Feel like 110.
All right, everyone. You know what? Stay cool. Do what you can. Thanks for watching. Enjoy your weekend.